Agrarianism is a social and political philosophy that advocates for the importance of agriculture and rural life in society. It emphasizes the significance of small-scale farming, the preservation of traditional farming practices, and the protection of rural communities. Agrarianism often promotes the idea that a society centered on agriculture fosters a more sustainable, balanced, and morally grounded way of life. The evolution of agrarianism can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Greece, where agrarian ideals were deeply rooted in their societies. These early agrarian societies revered the land and agricultural practices as fundamental to their cultural and economic well-being. During the 18th and 19th centuries, agrarianism gained prominence in political thought. Thinkers like Thomas Jefferson in the United States and contemporaries in Europe emphasized the importance of an agrarian-based economy and the preservation of independent rural communities. However, the Industrial Revolution and subsequent urbanization brought significant changes to the structure of societies. There was a shift away from agrarian lifestyles and the rise of industrial and urban centers. In response to the perceived negative effects of industrialization on rural communities and the environment, agrarianism emerged as a philosophy. In the 20th and 21st centuries, agrarianism became associated with environmental movements and sustainable farming practices. Many agrarianists advocate for organic and regenerative agriculture, as well as the preservation of natural resources and biodiversity. The current status of agrarianism varies across different regions of the world. It continues to influence local and sustainable farming movements worldwide, with an emphasis on community-supported agriculture, farmers markets, and the promotion of small-scale, environmentally friendly farming practices. In some regions, agrarianism remains a part of political discourse, with advocacy for policies that support small farmers, sustainable agriculture, and rural development. The challenges of modern industrial agriculture, such as environmental degradation, loss of biodiversity, and the displacement of rural communities, have led to a renewed interest in agrarian principles and their potential solutions. Agrarianism has made its mark on global discussions about food security, rural development, and sustainable farming practices. International organizations and movements promote agrarian values and advocate for policies that support small-scale farmers and sustainable agricultural practices. Some contemporary agrarian movements seek to integrate traditional farming practices with modern technology to create more efficient and sustainable agricultural systems. In summary, agrarianism is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of agriculture, rural life, and sustainable farming practices. It has historical roots but continues to influence modern discussions about environmental sustainability, rural development, and food security worldwide.